I turn this off then? Yeah, it's still lit by the glow of the computer. 2 minutes. Watching now, 0. Cool. Oh no. Bum bum. Does it have it? Oh, yeah, it totally has the same chat room. Okay, cool. And then too watery. What did it say? I'm gonna accuse of being okay. Anyway. Let's see here. Alright. And 1 minute. Oh, okay. 1 minute late. All right. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I just kind of woke up and made myself this coffee, and I know I don't like. Oh, cool. Vita's here. Hey, Vita. Sorry. I made this coffee, and I hate. Oh shoot. All right. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I just kind of woke up and made myself this coffee, and I know I don't like. Oh, it's coming from my phone. Oh. Anyway, I don't like drinking like on the camera, like blah blah blah. It's really obnoxious, but I'm just gonna do it like a little bit. Anyway, Vita, hi. I love the X-Files. It's when I was younger, it used to be like it was I guess before Ally McBeal. It was like the show that everybody talked about the next day at school. And Yeah, it. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing the X Files is because I got this game a couple weeks ago. It's a 4-disc PS1 game, and I had a dream like right before I woke up that my sister had it in her hands, and I dreamt that I lied to her because it is I don't know if that's going to come into focus. $14.99. And I dreamt that I told my sister that I paid cash so they didn't charge me tax. And I did pay tax, and I don't know why I would lie about that because it was something I wanted. But anyway, fan service for you, Vita. You're a big fan of the. Are you a big fan of the X Files? I think most people. I haven't met anybody before that's like, I don't like the X Files. But the first thing I thought of looking up was action figures. So, oops. Scully action figure. Wow. This one looks really over the top. What do you think happened in the 5th season? And also, why do you think it's racist? I'm not questioning it, by the way. It's almost certainly right. I know that, you know what I mean? There was one episode that was super transphobic, and I heard that, and I was like, oh, it's probably not that bad. And then I watched it, like, when the new series, and then it was really bad. Also, I feel like, you know, even things like Murder, She Wrote sometimes is unintentionally super racist. Not like malicious, but anyway, Murder, She Wrote is just something off the top of my head. But do you think that it became, it got worse in that regard after the 4th season? Or do you think that it was always racist? And towards what group? Actually, I want to know all these things. All right. The X-Files 7-inch action figure, Agent Dana Scully. And I don't know if you're typing or whatever, but I am actually like really interested in hearing. Vita is very articulate, and I find that when it comes to explaining political things, she's somebody who's always been able to put things in see, I can't even really say, but Vita is somebody who I always actually look up to in how she's able to explain problems with things. So I don't know, but it's just sort of just fell off for me. Lots of mystical, evil people of color. I don't know if racism got worse. I think it was always racism, particularly to indigenous people. Okay, I can definitely see that. Now, I gotta think of maybe episodes when, for some reason, when I read racism, the first thing that popped into my head was what's it called? Uh, um, like Chupacabra and maybe People at the Border. But I couldn't think of what the problem was, and I'm sure they must have had an episode with Chupacabra, but I don't know why that's right where my mind went. Skim the Flesh, did you ever see Johnny Quest before? What's this? This is... Okay. So, I just got, uh, I met with Amy Lamb because she's writing an article about the show at the Khyber, and I sent on Twitter that if she watches the stream today, I'll tell her about this embarrassing Andy Warhol high school um, project that I did that I'm really, really embarrassed about. I almost started talking about it last night and I just stopped. But I said if she watched it, I'll say it on the stream. And she's not watching it. So I don't have to tell anyone about it. All right. Oh, yeah, mostly the 90s reboot of Johnny Quest. Yeah. I just brought that up because of the Canada episode of Johnny Quest. I'm talking about the one from the 60s. Anyway, all right. She can't get on the stream. She's busy. All right. So, from the new X-Files 6-episode event series, DST is launching their line of X-Files Select action figures featuring Mulder and Scully in their new mini-series looks. She looks very young here. 7 action figures features up to 16 points of articulation. So I wonder if that's this is 1 point. It's got to be. This is the other point. I like the way her hand is like this, you know? Isn't it better to have action figures' hands like this? I can't even get on the camera properly. So you can stick a sword in it, or a laptop bag or something. Figure comes packaged with character-specific weapons and accessories, as well as diorama parts, including a desk and a chair for Scully. That's interesting. I wonder if all the other action figures come with character specific weapons, and then for Dana Scully it's her weapon is a desk and a chair that she can sit at. Figure comes packed in display ready select packaging with side panel artwork for easy shelf reference. Sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios. A Diamond Select Toys release. The monsters are back, and Mulder and Scully are there to face them. With the new 6-episode event series ready to reopen the X-Files for the world, DST is launching their line of X-Files Select action figures, featuring Mulder and... Oh my gosh, did I just read this? Yes. This is just this part, and then they rewrote it in a paragraph. That's weird. I ordered 1 and final order said 2. Cancel 1. 1 star. Wow, that's because of a mistake on the website that was maybe your fault. tried to help this customer via shopper approved customer resolution center, but the customer did not respond to the assistance provided. Wow. Mary S must have been very upset when she ordered 1 and then in the checkout it said 2. Arrived in perfect condition. Thanks so much. Great item. Fast shipping. All right, let's add to cart and see if we get... Watch, I've never been on toink.com before, but watch like my credit card information is gonna pop up or something. Oh, see, it's only 1 for me. All right. But, so it's not that I don't like the look of the new X-Files, but what I would be most interested in is this. Classic Scully. You know, the problem is that I'm doing this because of a dream I just had. So I wish I would have thought more about like doing some research to remember stuff, because I don't like when I speak vaguely. But I also don't like to say things when I'm unsure of it. So, I read an article by, oh man, Gillian Anderson. Like, do I even know the actors' names from the X-Files? I read an article by Gillian Anderson about her appearance on the show and how they kind of changed it and how she didn't have any control over what she wore, and they were trying to dress her so that she would be taken more seriously. And then I went back and I watched some of those episodes, and I loved the look. I can see why when you're you were one of the most confident people I know. Thanks, Vita. But when I'm in front of camera, sometimes I'm afraid to say things, and I don't want to get things wrong. And also, I think when I talk in general, like the other week, Bridget came and visited me, my friend, and I said, like, I wasn't sure if this is the word I want to use, and she said, oh, I forgot, because I'm like getting my master's in applied linguistics starting in September. She's like, oh, like I forgot that, but it's not that I've like switched over and I'm like all of a sudden really into like prescriptive language and like you should use this word this way, but I've always been somebody who's hesitant to use words because I'm afraid of using them wrong. I'm afraid of using the wrong word. I think because it's something that I've done so many times when I was younger and I embarrassed myself. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying about... Oh yeah, so just, yeah, I think that her image in like the first part of the show was great. All right, so let's see what they're selling on Etsy. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is probably not official, I'm assuming. I don't think it's too common for Lego figures to have breasts. That's the first thing I noticed. The first thing I noticed was the hair, and I was like, I wonder if this is another mini figurine, you know, like from the movie or something, and they just plop the head onto a body that says FBI. I wonder if this is made by somebody and then like painted by somebody. This is cool. I think this is really cool. Wow. I wonder if the Lego thing is like, oh, it's got the part on the wrong side. Wow, I love that creepy doll. $29 centimeters? Oh, that's big. Eco resin, water-based, cold porcelain cloth, articulated in neck, bendable at shoulders, elbows, knees, and hip, non-removable clothes. Takes 2 to 3 weeks to make. Includes a 5% off thank you coupon for your next purchase. This is not a toy. It's a collectible for adults. Wow. You know, the thing is, it's so creepy. Does Mulder have like a big square jaw? The one of Scully isn't so creepy. How come she doesn't have an FBI badge? I guess that's it. Was this somebody made a binder? Oh, card collection. Cool. Really cool. When you go to comic book conventions, you can you can buy like entire sets of cards, which is kind of not so fun because then you have the entire set. Are there Skinner toys? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't think the toys for the X-Files are too are a big thing. Wow, look at this. Wow, that's expensive. Whoa. Look at these clothes. Bulletproof vest, denim jeans. Oh, maybe that's not maybe those are just jackets. Never mind. The other day, my mom said something about like, oh, like this guy or whatever had a bulletproof vest on, and my dad corrected her and was like, nothing is bulletproof. But I don't know if that's true. Bullet resistant, I guess. Like, I knew what kind of vest my mom was talking about, and I would be surprised if my dad didn't either. Because it's called a bulletproof vest, even if it's not bulletproof. This lot is for a collection of loose X-File figures from Sideshow Collectibles. Boxes included, everything complete. They all look mint, but there might be a few issues, so please read the item condition I've noted above. You get all 6 figures shown in the pictures with their accessories and display bases. You get Mulder, Scully, Skinner, Doggett? I don't know. Smoky Man. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that. Krysek? I will not be splitting this lot up, so please do not ask. On top of all this, you also get some extra accessories I ordered separately. They are not from Sideshow, but they all fit the figures. They are the following: extra pair of black shorts, short black trench coat, extra fake cigarette, extra black trench coat, long, extra gray t-shirt, extra black leather trench coat, long, extra blue jeans with belt, extra light colored trench coat short. Do not confuse these items with the ones that came with some of the exclusive figures, which I don't have. They may look a lot alike, but they were bought separately. I will not reply to or acknowledge lowball offers. Keep in mind, I am offering free shipping. Shipping is to continental US and Canada only. I cannot make exceptions, sorry. Shipping will be by Canada Post / USPS and a tracking number will be provided. I don't drive, so it may take up to 3 business days to ship. But in most cases, I only take 1 day. I will be purchasing insurance for the package. If there is a problem with your order, please do not leave neutral or negative feedback and instead contact me first. I will do my best to make things right. Take a look at my feedback as a seller. I've been active since the year 2000 and I don't have 1 negative or 1 neutral. 100% totally positive. Message me for questions. I will be posting some other items, so feel free to take a look. Okay, so my next question is, how many items have they sold? 398. That's pretty good, I guess, to be 100%. $50 for 24 months. Wow, it's like my phone bill. This person's from Edmonton. So, yes, they do. And I don't know who these guys on the end are. Whoa, nudie. You choose the figure. Okay, wait. So is it the paint's coming off, or is this a character that, like, you put it in hot water and that happens to it or something? So I know that the X-Files has, that's cool that there's, like, one without a coat. I know that the X-Files has, like, was it Mythos or whatever? But I never was interested in episodes that like further the characters or whatever. I only like monster episodes. Wow, I want it. Autopsy variant. Oh. Okay. So, Vita, if you're still watching, or anybody, what should I look up? I thought about wow. So I guess this is a prototype? I thought about trying to find like bootleg mugs. Maybe I should just Google image search X-File toys. Magazine's cool. One thing I'm a little bit interested in seeing is if my PlayStation 1 game has gone, is like, did I get ripped off? No. I think I got a good deal. And this doesn't have the case. But that's better because it comes with 2. But then you have all the shipping. I feel like this case... Sorry, I actually don't even have OBS up here, so I can't see what's going on my camera. So like this case, I feel like is worth more than $15 because it's a 4-thing case, and there's a lot of PS1 games that have 4 discs, and it's very easy to lose them or break like one little piece or something, and then all of a sudden your like Zeno something or other that you paid $120 of is now worthless. So you have to get a 4-piece disc, and this is like an official 4-disc case that holds the things and the booklet. All right, I wonder about X-Files home decor. Me too. What kind of home decor should I try to look for first? You know, I bet there's stuff like even like X-Files trash bin. You know? No, maybe not. X-Files waste basket. Should I just look up home decor? Everything's Wayfair right now because I keep clicking on Wayfair products like ads. I can't help myself. So I need to stop doing that because now Google's like obsessed with getting me to buy something off of their website, and I'm not going to buy anything off their website. I love the Jackie Chan shower curtain, something like that. So let's check out AliExpress. Nothing right off the bat. So somebody is buying these 84-cent things on AliExpress and selling them for $9 on Etsy. Not cool. Believe. Is this like the Simpsons episode of the X-Files? Retold? That'd be cool if it was. I don't get it. Do they do karate, or are they just pointing different ways? Santa is out there. Psst, use Skinner's unofficial channels. That's interesting. Alright, well there is quite a few pages, but I don't know how many of them are actually going to be X-Files related. Here's a poster silk. The truth is still out there. Oh, wow. That one's Heath Ledger. X-Files I Want to Believe. I wonder if that's the name of the... Oh, it's the name of the movie. No, the name of the movie was like Fight for the Future or something. Or is there two movies? What? Oh, this is cool. It says spooky. Wow, it's upside down. Oh, one was called I Want to Believe. And then the other one's Fight for the Future? Or maybe Flight to the Futures? Yeah, what? Fight for the Future. I think I have Fight for the Future. Which one came out first? Probably Fight for the Future. I think I saw that in theaters, and then I was like, I'm done with the X-Files when I was a kid. My dad took me to go see it, and I was like, no more X-Files. This is stupid. That was boring. But I don't know if it was, or if I was just like becoming a preteen and moody and didn't like anything. Like, it might have been really, really awesome, and if it was an episode, I would have been happy with it. But because it was like an event that I went to with my dad, I'm like, ugh, I hate watching the X-Files with my dad. The X-Files are so stupid. I just want to watch the X-Files by myself downstairs in the basement. Hope you spelled your last name right. I'm not gonna go to your Facebook page. I'm not seeing a oh, it's probably under your wow, that's interesting. Probably under your Tumblr, which I don't know what that is. Imagine if like you were just like, yes, I love this. Like, I love this picture and I want it in one of these ways. I want a canvas. I want it to look like somebody took a big canvas and that they painted this picture onto canvas. That's what I want in my house. It's like X-Files, like clip art that they just... All right, Vita Bear or Metropole. Bump. I don't see it. Wow, this looks great. We are all limited people. Dance like you've never been hurt. Love like you don't need the money. Work like no one's watching. I think that's like, yeah, the oh, my friend growing up, or not growing up, but like in high school, his mom's a um his mom's a lawyer, and everything in their house was like really fancy. Like, don't touch it. Don't the hand towels. Don't use the hand towels. Those aren't for you to use. It's not for her children to use, and they're not for me to use. This was like an argument that came up, and everything was like really, really like intimidating. There was like expensive like vases and stuff everywhere, and but at the side door, which was like the entrance that I would use, for example, I went over there a lot. Um, there was a mat, and it was like this dirty old mat, and it was like I'm not sure if this is the like, but it was, you know, that like da 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 dance like no one's watching, and then it was, but it was like cartoons of you know, kind of like the like images of African women like holding things on top of their head, like walking somewhere. Oh, you can't share the link? Send it to me on Facebook, and I think I should be able to open it up. But it was like this really, oh, I wish I could read this better. But yeah, I remember just that mat like really stuck out in my head, and I think I asked her about it. Like, why do you have that? I don't think it's good. Okay, so I hope that my Facebook is not popping up on your screen. All right, let's see here. For days when a utopian queer futility is truly feeling not quite there yet, the truth is out there. Cruising Utopia. What is Cruising Utopia? Should I have read it? As a good queer, probably should have read it. Is Cruising Utopia a book that you love or don't love? Oh no, there's a wiener there. I don't want to get in trouble. $30. That's the thing about live stream is, you know, sometimes you can't control what's on there. So hopefully I don't get reported and taken off, because it's also art too. I'm really into your mug, Vita. Please join us for the launch of Vita Bear's new window installation for Art Metropole No Chill on display from November 9th to 30th, 2017. No Chill explores discomfort with normative notions of success and having it together, particularly while being in public. A boutique of sorts, Bear's installation displays giant... By the way, I never talked to you about how to say your last name. So, the other day, you came up in conversation. I can't remember why, but I realized that I say your name kind of like Joy Behar. Like, it just came out like that. Okay, Bayar, is that right? or Bayer. Oh man, I'm gonna have to ask you in person, so I'm just gonna replace it with Vida. Sorry, Vida. Rude t-shirts and uncertain objects. The body of work is loosely inspired by the popular 1977 movie Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. Oh, Bayer. Okay. Romy and Michelle choose to attend their 10-year high school reunion to prove that they are way cooler than they were in high school. Ashamed they don't have cool jobs or boyfriends, they decide to use their imagination and fashion design savvy, showing up to the reunion dressed as high-powered businesswomen, claiming to have invented Post-it notes. Though they are ultimately exposed as phonies in a moment of humiliation and vulnerability, they determine to embrace themselves as silly, unconventional people. The film ends with Romy and Michelle opening a Melrose boutique for their own fashion line. Vida Bayer is an interdisciplinary artist whose practice incorporates sculpture, drawing, writing, performance, and set design. Her work has been exhibited at X-Space Cultural Center, the Khyber, as part of Dord, a comedy art variety show hosted by Life of a Craphead 2012 to 2017, and the Rhubarb Theater Festival. I think that I've seen all those things, except for I didn't see the Khyber in real life. I just saw on Instagram. We are all limited people, plus dance like you've never been hurt, love like you don't need the money, work like no one's watching. All right. Wow. Great mug. Oh, whoa, you can just click on that there. All right, so what's the third image? Nice. Yes, I do have a BFA. A bad friggin' attitude. Sorry for censoring your work. I really got into when I was coming up with my valedictorian speech. I decided that I didn't want to write anything. I didn't want to like actually talk to the class. So I was trying to figure out what to do, and one thing I did was copying something out of because Tyra Banks uses the word BFA, which would be Bachelor of Fine Arts, to talk about for big fat ass. And so I was like reading, I don't know, it wasn't Reddit, but it was something like, you know, like Tyra told me to be proud of my BFA, and then just kind of, I guess, funny sentences that make it obvious that you're talking about your butt and not a bachelor's degree. But obviously I wouldn't be too comfortable with taking that. So what I decided to do was Michelle Phan had a Sailor Moon cosplay video where she had an inspirational speech at the end that was very dreamy, and I just kind of like stole that. And because Michelle Phan removed the audio from the video it was on, it's now the only way that speech exists is on my video, or the only way that exists on YouTube that I'm aware of is on my video. But it's too bad because it was actually like such a great speech. It was like kind of obvious everything she was saying, but like really great. She's tripping up over like the same words. She's using kind of meaningless words, but then also like tripping up over them and like over explaining them, but like remaining really positive the whole time. So there's a lot of like phone cases for iPhone 6s. I guess because iPhone 6 probably would have been like the iPhone to have when the reboot? Yeah, I guess reboot's the right word. Came out. So it looks like it's just t-shirts. No mugs. There's wall decor. Like, this is cool with the little thing. Wow. Look at that. Wait. Look at this one. With their, like, Arctic wear. Scully has great nails. By the way, right now, I don't know if you can tell, or maybe they're not so bad, a little bit. But, I can't get that to focus. My fingernails are like kind of dirty. I think that one of the first things I do, I have 1 week left of landscaping, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go and get my nails done. I have to. The truth is still out there. Well, they should find it. How much do these cost? Very, very cheap. $2 at the most. $2.16 US. All right. And that's it. I like this one. Get in loser. Maybe I just like the word loser though. Like, I don't think it's that funny. But I do like it. Very expensive for a patch. Is it the size of an entire leather jacket? Alright, well, oh my goodness. Umbrella. Oh, I missed that. That's cool. Is it an actual umbrella? Fashion design, custom, the X-Files, folding umbrella for man and woman, free shipping. You know, it's like none of these consider how you're going to see the umbrella. Like, you're not going to hold the umbrella like this, like walking around to show people. Like, you're going to have it like this. So shouldn't it be like kind of an image along the outside? Whatever. Obviously, these people don't know how to design umbrellas. Vinyl decal. I wonder where else. Okay, let's look at the thermos or flask. It's thermos. Not bad. You can kind of see Mulder and Scully in the X. That's fun. You are my hero, Dad. Get me drunk and enjoy the show. Yikes. You can pick all these fun things. Boy. Yes. Here we go. Pillowcases. Is this like from a comic book maybe or something? This one's cool. I love that alien. Wow. I like this pillow a lot. And then just one that says the X-Files. I think it would be cool if it just said the X-Files and like no big X. No circle around the X, just the X-Files. Wow, these pillows have been photoshopped onto this couch. Bruce Springsteen Wrecking Ball. What? Step 1. Unzip the pillow. Step 2. Open the pillow up. Step 3. Put pillow into pillowcase. Step 4. Pull pillowcase down pillow. Step 5. Continue pulling. Step 6. Zip up. Very helpful. So someone's making really bad umbrellas on AliExpress, like really bad umbrella design. That upsets me. Was there anything else I missed? Maybe I scrolled through everything too fast to get the real gems. So, yeah, I'm gonna read Cruising Utopia. I wonder where I can get it. But I think I get the shirt without or I think I get the poster without reading it. I want to believe. Mulder, it's me. All right, well, I only have a few minutes left, so what I'm gonna do is look up X-Files handmade. See what comes up. Ooh, yes. Very nice. That's pretty good. Wow. We already did the Etsy, right? Wow. Look at this. What an interesting candle. Are you talking about the doll, Vita? This is nice. Is this like a pencil? Oh, it's a print. I was gonna say, is it like a pencil crayon drawing? Somebody drawing stuff like DeviantArt. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? This is dangerous to go in DeviantArt. Because it nudies. I don't get this Mulder, it's me. I guess that's something that somebody said. It's really frustrating. Um, one of my favorite YouTube videos is Scully Like Science. Which I highly recommend you guys check out if you haven't heard it. Yeah, I don't know. The Scully says in the reboot, I think, Mulder, it's me. Maybe that's like the first line that she says, like in the first episode. I don't know. I'm really guessing, but I don't think it's that important. Maybe they want it to be important. I want to be yours. Wow, I love it. They have all kinds of Valentine's cards. They don't love you like I love you. The other day, I was listening to Ally McBeal, but a cover band that does the Ally McBeal soundtrack, and it's like they're called like the Hollywood Singers. So they're like covering Vonda Shepard's covers, and there was what's oh man. So, at Ally McBeal, they have You Belong to Me, and it's like a significant song on the soundtrack because there's like an episode, I think, where they talk about this song maybe at the beginning and then again at the end, or maybe just at one point. But there's like this whole conversation about the lyrics in the song and like misunderstanding the lyrics and like, how does it go again? Da da da. Da, 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 da. And I think it's Allie and Renee, her roommate, talking about it. Anyway, so like You Belong to Me, I think kind of an important song, if not like the like huge hit. It's an important song to this one episode. So then the Hollywood Singers like cover all the Ally McBeal songs, and they do You Belong to Me, but it wasn't that like see the pyramids along the Nile. Like it's not that one. It's Carly Simon's, which I don't know if that was ever on Ally McBeal. It might have been, but I feel like this was also a mistake. Like they just did all these songs and like looked them up and then put them out there. I don't know how serious of a group the Hollywood Singers are. They seem like they had a pretty high production value though. Anyway, so they did Carly Simon's You Belong to Me, which is like, for me, such a satisfying song. I love it. Like I love, like there's parts in it where she's yelling. The lyrics are tell her you were fooling, but there's parts in it where she's just like throwing it out there, like like just like yelling like tell her, and then the way she says it at a lot of the times, it doesn't sound like she's saying tell her you were fooling. It's just like Carly Simon's just yelling like, tell her you fool. Like, tell her you fool. And it feels so satisfying to hear. But yeah, the Hollywood Singers version, not very satisfying. Anyway, sorry, that just They don't love you like I love you is made me think of that. Good luck and don't what it up? This one's good. If you're reading this, it's your birthday. Oh, here's a good one. Mother. And then there's Mommy Dearest. And did I lose it? There it is. To my... Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay, there's an I there. I was like, well, they didn't spell Mommy Dearest. They didn't spell Mommy right. Mommy Dearest. To my Mommy Dearest. Mother's Day card of Joan Crawford from Mommy Dearest. Print of hand-drawn marker illustration. All work is hand-drawn to capture the likeness of the character or actor depicted. So this would not be Joan Crawford, but I'm guessing Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford. But maybe it's supposed to be Joan Crawford. Should I send a question being like, does this card depict Joan Crawford or does it depict Faye Dunaway in the movie where she starred as Joan Crawford? Vita, if you're still around, which I'm going a little bit over on time, but I just want to check these out. Have you seen Mommy Dearest? A boy's best friend is his mother. You know, lots of people have said that I look like a young Tony Perkins. Especially when I was younger. People watch Psycho and they're like, oh my goodness, it's Neil. But I don't have a weird relationship with my mom. Yes. Do you like Mommy Dearest? Or do you think it's interesting? Or do you think it's like essential queer watching? I like this card. Oh, thank you. Anthony Perkins has a more conventionally attractive body. I know that. It's interesting to pay like $8.21 for a card, but I think that these might be worth it. Because they're so I like these pins too. Especially these ones. This one. I guess I just got excited because of the Mommy Dearest one. But this is obviously somebody who watches like very specific TV shows and then puts them out. Wow, like Divine from the Pink Flamingos. So this person's probably gay, judging by Divine or the Pink Flamingos, John Waters movie card, and then actually maybe that's not even a gay thing. Maybe that's not fair. But Mummy Dearest is really kind of like older. I don't know. The last. Oh my goodness gracious! Whoa! Forget what I said about the $9 card. Because it's $17.58 for shipping to Canada. Why? That is not how much it costs to ship a greeting card from America to Canada. I suggest if you want to make prints of these, you go on to this website and you copy the thing out, and then you take it to Walmart or somewhere, and then they put it on a card, because that person is pocketing a lot of money in shipping. Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, $17.58 to send a greeting card? Why is it so expensive? They're in New York. That's like the closest state to here. I could go to New York State in 20 minutes from my parents' house. Anyway, but it's obviously somebody who likes Arrested Development. There was a lot of. Wow, that's really scary. Oh, it's Evil Dead. This one's cool. How much is it? Okay, so it's cheaper to get the art print than it is to get the greeting card. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to log off. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much, Vita, for sticking around and chatting. It was really great to have you around here. And I will see you guys next weekend, which is going to be my last weekend in Ontario, because then I'm going to Halifax for the show the following week, and then I'm moving to Ottawa. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week if you want to watch it again next week. Bye bye.